it's me! And today we are going to be doing another Q&A video, which I haven't done in, I don't know, like 2 months? It's been quite some time and I've had just questions piling up, so yeah, I had some free time, so I was like, okay, well, let's get to doing this. So before you guys bother me like you always do, because no one reads the description box, I already filmed a entire tutorial on this look that I'm wearing today, and I will link it down here and also in the description box for you guys to check out if you're interested in the face that I've put on today. Yeah, so let's get right into it. As always, I opened up questions for you guys on Instagram, not once but twice, so I could get a bunch of questions for you guys. I opened it up like 2 months ago thinking that I was going to do one a lot sooner than I actually ended up doing. And yesterday I opened up questions for you guys again so I can get new questions, but it's just a combination of old and new questions, but mainly old questions that I've just been saving up like a squirrel. Question number 1 from Chelsea of Saturn on Instagram. What is your Myers-Briggs personality type? I am an ENTJ, and I don't exactly remember anything at all really about my personality type except that I'm supposed to be like the commander, and basically I'm like a cold-hearted asshole who like plows my way through the workplace to get things done the way they should be done. And I think that completely describes me because I have no concern for other people's feelings as long as I know that there's a job that I need to get done. And I don't know, that's just me being a hard ass, but I am an extremely motivated person, especially when it comes to creating the sort of outcome that I desire. Yeah, I think that describes me very well. I had to ask my friend Olivia because she is super into the Myers-Briggs personality type stuff, and I honestly don't care about it at all, and I couldn't remember what my personality type was when I got this question, so I had to ask her, and of course she remembers for me, so thanks Olivia. Personally, I'm more of a horoscope kind of girl, so I really care about like horoscopes and astrology and things like that. So yeah, now you guys know more useless information, which is just what this video is going to be filled of. So I have the question from Naraku on Instagram. What are your Netflix/Hulu go-tos? And I am obsessed with Netflix. I'm pretty much watching Netflix every single day because I'm the kind of person who always needs like sort of background noise, and a lot of the times I'm more productive listening to someone sort of like speak in the background rather than listening to music. Truthfully, when I'm filming makeup tutorials recently, I've been really into having like a murder show playing in the background, so I will just be listening to like cold case files and I'll just be like applying false lashes and stuff, so things that go on behind the scenes. Yeah, so my Netflix go-tos, Bob's Burgers definitely is one of like my top series on Netflix. I can watch Bob's Burgers for all of eternity. I've seen like every single season probably 6 times. It's really bad. And I think they removed TED Talks from Netflix, sadly, but TED Talks is one of my absolute favorite go-tos when it comes to watching, I guess, like shows. I wouldn't necessarily call it a show, but yeah, I really love TED Talk speeches. I can watch a TED Talks about literally anything. So yeah, they used to have hundreds of TED Talk speeches on Netflix and I watched all of them, but sadly I don't think they're there anymore, but you can find them online, and TED Talks also has a YouTube channel, so you guys can also watch them there. Next, I have been really into this one lately, and that is Good Eats, and I have been into this cooking show ever since I was a little kid, so I've been watching it for so many years, but recently they uploaded a new collection on Netflix, so I've just been getting through that one, and I love Good Eats so much. It's like the perfect combination of science and cooking, and also like really like quirky things happening, and it's totally up my alley. I love quirky things like that, and the show is just incredibly cute. I get a ton of questions about my personal style all the time. What would you label your style as? my style all the time. I definitely don't have one distinctive style. There are a lot of things that I like, and they're not any sort of particular label either. It's just whatever I think looks good. And so that's what I engage myself in and what I like to put on my body. I have absolutely nothing that I would label my style as personally. I just like all sorts of things, and I have all sorts of different inspirations from all sorts of different people and different cultures, and I just kind of mush them all together and I just put it on my body, and that's what my style is. So I have the question from Tinina from Instagram, how to learn to love yourself. For me, I learned to love myself through all sorts of suffering that I've experienced in life, and it was just this sort of gradual sense of self-realization that I need to love myself. And I think it comes down to accepting and being aware of the fact that no one's love will ever mean more than your own love for yourself. At the end of the day, you only really have yourself, so I think that's more enough of a reason to love yourself, and I think it's just a really simple solution to a problem that a lot of people have, but they shouldn't. So I have the question from Mel Taroti, is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. So I have the question from Celeste Holmes, will you be going to Anime Expo this year? Just putting it out there, I hate Anime Expo, and that's because it's just ridiculously crowded and sweaty and hot, and it's just gross. I am becoming less and less of a con goer these days. I just don't really bother to go because it's not exactly the scene that I'm interested in anymore. But as far as Anime Expo, I will be probably, no promises, I will be probably attending the last day, which is day 4. I'm probably just going to be going to say hi to friends and make an appearance for those of you guys who are expecting to see me and want to say hi. So yeah, I think I will go one day. And I got a bunch of other questions from you guys asking what is your next convention going to be, and are you going to Fanime? And yes, I am going to Fanime, and that is at the end of May. And that is one of my favorite conventions, definitely, and I always bother to make the trip up to NorCal to go and hang out with my friends. So yeah, I will be at Fanime for all days, including day 0, and I will be, I don't know, just chilling around. So I got a bunch of questions asking what are your pet peeves. So one of my biggest pet peeves on YouTube is backhanded compliments. And that's the sort of thing where someone will compliment me by saying, oh my god, May, your hair color looks so pretty, I love the blue, but the purple one was better. It's like, okay, like I get it, thank you for your opinion, but at the same time, if you're gonna compliment someone, that's not the right way to do it. Never compliment your friend like that, because I'm sure they will just be angry. Because it's not a compliment if you add a snapback to the end of it. It's like saying, oh, you're very beautiful, but you would be prettier if you did this instead, so not really. I also really dislike people calling me like senpai or onni. It's just really uncomfortable because the majority of the people saying those things to me are not Japanese or Korean. It's not exactly proper. You shouldn't be saying those things to somebody who isn't Japanese or Korean if you're not Japanese or Korean yourself. I hope I don't have to explain that to you guys. So these 2 questions are by far one of the most common questions that I get, and I try to answer them for you guys, but it just keeps coming. It never stops. So do you have a SoundCloud, and do you have a Snapchat / will you ever make a SoundCloud, or will you ever make a Snapchat? And the answer is no to both of them. There's all sorts of apps these days that you can, you know, be involved with. I think having a YouTube, a Twitter, and an Instagram is more than enough for me. So as far as the SoundCloud, again, I just don't really want to bother having to upkeep with so many social media accounts. Alright, so I have the question from Calcium Momo from Twitter. You are in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. What type of deck would you probably use? I would use a Fiend type deck, and I am so passionate about this. I feel like in my deepest, darkest desires, I want to be in the Yu-Gi-Oh world, and I want to be like queen of this like disgusting army of huge, muscular like monsters, and I just want to like destroy all of my enemies. So I have another Yu-Gi-Oh related question from Jiminy on Twitter. What is your favorite story from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters series? By favorite story, I'm assuming you mean like arc, I guess? And my favorite arc of all time is the Battle City arc, which is season 2 in the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't get enough of it, man. I love the evil pretty boy characters so much. They're so cute. I can't get enough of it. So definitely with the combination of Bakura and Merrick in the Battle City arc, that is definitely my favorite. So I have the question from L3, oops, Boots. It's supposed to be Boots, okay. From Twitter, will you ever stream that game you play on the little iPad? I don't know the name, sorry. You are talking about Sidus, and I am obsessed with Sidus. I'm a fucking master at it, and it causes me a lot of emotional distress. But yeah, if you guys follow me on Twitter at RottenMay, I love Sidus, and I play it all the time, and I'm constantly like struggling trying to beat my old scores and trying to million master shit. I did put out a tweet a while ago saying that I wanted to stream Sidus, and it's just this like really stupid desire of mine that I want to live stream Sidus on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure no one will come because no one cares, but just for my own happiness, I really want to stream Sidus. But as of now, I don't have the proper equipment to do streaming, so sad, but that will just be a dream for now. But I am currently trying to invest in getting the proper equipment, so I don't know, maybe I will stream Sidus in the future, and yeah, maybe stop by my stream one day and watch me do something completely pointless. So that is it for this video. The list of questions that I had written down for you guys has run out, so that is it for this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed another Q&A video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys again next time.